Hey everybody, we're just waiting for tea to join. I hope that everyone has their wine poured and they are ready to go. We are just waiting on tea. We are just waiting on tea. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And there she is. So, welcome to Florida Noir's Planty Chat. We got tea.
Hey,
Hey! So, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good.
So,
How are
please,
you?
I'm good. So, before we get into any of the Planty Kiki, allow us to just toast to the green girls in our life. Bon Sante. That's what I'm talking about. So, girl, how are things in your green world?
Uh, they're going. Always something going on.
Right.
There's something I need to fix. But of course, I've got some new acquisitions lately.
Acquisitions.
I mean, bougie, they're acquisitions, they're not purchases.
Okay, right. Because we're in the money game now.
Exactly. Big on it. So I do have a couple of things that I picked up that I want to share. And of course, I picked these up in the Facebook groups because I'm a little Facebook group whore. So I just be in the groups buying up all the plants.
Right.
So
He be in them streets.
I be all up in the groups. So the first one that I am going to share is this lovely plant right here that I purchased as a
Oh my
cutting.
gosh. Can you like bring that into the camera? Like, look at this
Yeah.
leaf. You see that like blue vining? Oh, and the texture of it. Describe the texture for me, please.
It's thick. It's thick and it's velvety. It's, I guess, hardy would be a
Okay,
word to
it's a
describe
heart.
it.
Okay.
So
I
we've got this beautiful super green heart-shaped leaf, and
okay.
this is not a philodendron, although it looks a lot like a philodendron. This is a Syngonium chiapense. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's Syngonium chiapense.
So
So
a syngonium. So just FYI, guys, syngoniums are great because how like the way that they grow, they just like you put them in the right conditions and they just take off. Like they just sprout, 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 sprout.
well, except for my elbow. That one don't grow. But the other ones do. So this one, I intended to come in on here with happy stories of buying new plants and, drama free for once. Drama free.
Right, with
And
Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for the
hey.
real. We cute. Ew.
And so there's drama with this one though. There's drama. You can
Yes. I mean,
see how the leaf is starting to curl.
oh no.
Um, so
We got to balance the moisture.
I got it and I put it in like one of them tall, like sofrito, like Goya.
Oh, the circle jar.
Yeah, the sofrito jars. No, taller and thinner than that.
Uh huh.
And
Uh huh.
it sprouted a lot of roots in 2 weeks. And then when I went to take it out the jar to check on it, they all rotted off. So
Wait a minute. Ho, 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 ho. Did you just say that like they rotted off and then fell off? Like you pulled it
it totally fell off. So what I did, that was just today too. I found out that it rotted off. So I put it in this
you gotta get
shallow Clausen pickle jar.
right, because that's the only real pickles out there.
Goya out here ruining people's lives more way than one. But we're starting over with the roots. I do think it'll come back. I may lose this leaf, I may not, but because it
No.
sprouted roots so quickly, I think it'll be fine. I think I'll be
Yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah, once the roots get back going, I think it should be fine. That leaf is too out here in these streets. I don't see it giving up. You ain't losing that leaf. I'm
This
just
leaf
gonna
is
go ahead.
mature. So this is a mature cutting. So though when it does grow back, they'll be a bit smaller for a while until
Okay.
they get back to this maturity.
And so
So
how big is that? Is that what like what 10 inches?
I mean, this is like
10 inch leaf?
yeah, it's pretty big. I'll
Yeah,
tell you, I
it's
don't have
nice. I know.
anything standard to measure it to laying around me. So
I know that I've been obsessing over the size of like my monstera leaves. So my little starter monstera plant, I kind of just like had start cutting it up. But one of the leaves I think is like 15 inches. Like it's the biggest leaf
maybe
I have
huge.
in my house.
Yeah, I think my monstera are the biggest leaves that I have too.
And
It's outside. Well,
and that just it just gives me so much joy. Like ooh, I that in-home jungle, it just really provides that jungly feeling
yeah,
when your monstera has those
that
big
aura.
enormous leaves. And I can't wait for my elephant ear to just really take off. It's doing good though from
Yeah,
the start.
no, it's doing well. Yeah, my monstera is outside and it's taken off since I put it outside. So I plan on keeping it out there because unfortunately I don't have the space for big leafy plants in my house.
And so
So
like but what's funny is you do though. You just I think what it is that we have to get lights for those spaces that you have them.
yes,
That's what it is. See, we got a lot of space, but see, it's the lighting situation. And I feel like we need to do like some deeper diving into the accessorizing of your home with lights so that you have more available space for bigger, bushier plants. OMG, sounds like a YouTube idea for y'all.
speaking of YouTube, we have a channel. So if y'all haven't checked it out, please click the link in the bio and check us out. We got some good stuff.
Right, and we'll be putting up our greenhouse video, which is basically us constructing a greenhouse and twerking at the same time.
That'll be up. That'll be up this week.
Yeah.
One thing I learned, we filmed these little behind the scenes tidbits. We filmed it with hyperlapse.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to twerk longer in hyperlapse to get the shot.
Right, you just see me go.
So just for the next time, we got to be down there a little bit longer.
Right,
Just to get some good frames.
I was like, oh, that was my hyperlapse twerk. Sorry, if you didn't catch it. And so, what else is going on with your green girls this week, child?
Okay. So I have one more that I picked up recently within the last 2 weeks in this fancy greenhouse situation here.
Right. Our resourceful greenhouse for your new girl. Okay.
Now this one is doing absolutely gorgeous. I checked the root and it literally started like rooting more like the day after I got it. This leaf is new. But this is this is a burgundy princess.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was your burgundy princess.
Which is also known as a broke bitch pink princess philodendron.
The broke bitch philodendron.
What a burgundy princess actually is a reverted pink princess. And some of them, if you get it from like Gabriella plants, which is like the gold standard for pink princess philodendron, the burgundy princesses will still have a lot of pink in it, but this one is fully reverted. There's not a speck. And I bought it like this. I bought it fully reverted. I knew it was fully reverted, so it's not like I invested a lot of money in the plant and it reverted on me. Nah, I bought it like this. So
right,
but it's still very beautiful, I think.
I mean, it's gorgeous to me. I'm heavy. I'm heavy on the philo team right now. Like I am. Let's go Phillies.
So we've got the deep green, and you can see the stems are that maroon pinkish and the undersides of the leaves, especially the newest leaf, which is this one. So it's still gorgeous.
And that's why the red emerald was my October bae. because those stems and those leaves look good.
This one might end up being a monthly bay. But you know, she just got to get a little bit bigger. And if you don't know what we're talking about, bays, we do our favorite plants of the month, and we call them our bays.
Our
So we
bays.
do have our October bays video up, and we're getting ready to shoot November bays soon. So we'll see what our favorites are.
All right.
Okay. That's the sun. Like, what is this light on me? And it's the sun coming through my bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I thought my ring light was doing something extra crazy, and then I'm like, no. I'm like, I can't explain this. What's going on?
Right. You're like, hold on, wait a minute. That I didn't QC this light. Hold on. Like, hold on. So, okay, for this week, what I have going on is, remember our last live, I talked to you guys. I let you know that my calatheas, can never say it right. It's always coming out some stupid way. Anyways, both of my calatheas were really not doing well. I have one in water therapy. I had the other in soil, and we're just really hyper focused on them. So I'm happy to report, since last live, they are actually doing very well. And the peacock calathea is actually sprouting, and I'm going to actually put it into soil this week because it's doing so well. Like,
look at those roots though.
Juicy. And
yeah.
This looks like it's ready to open. Like, in maybe like 3 days, it'll actually open up. And so,
can you show the root system again? Because they have a really interesting root system.
Yeah, so they have a really interesting root system. So some of the calatheas have these root nodes, and so basically this is where like the plant gets like its energy to make new leaves and stuff like that. So when you see them looking juicy and healthy like that, that's a good sign. I had some that looked like old. They kind of look like what's that little gremlin thing from Lord of the Rings?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one.
They were like Gollum, right? So I cut them holes off. As soon as I cut them holes off, honey started to revive and do well. So she's got a leaf coming through. What? And then, so, you know, also with these calatheas, they need a lot of moisture. And so I've been,
yes, they do.
I'm like, okay, well, I do not want to buy a really expensive humidifier right now. And I'm all for like the DIY at home, how to be resourceful as possible. So what I decided, rabbit hole research, is I basically just filled a tray with rocks and filled it with water, did the water method under the calathea. And as you can see, this is the medallion calathea, and she's actually getting ready to open up. She'll probably be open tomorrow. If she opens tomorrow, we'll give you girls a look,
an update
on her, darling.
I used to have a medallion that I killed all the way down to that, and it came back. And it came back relatively quickly. So
hold on.
If you just catch them in time, they will bounce back. Absolutely.
Yeah, they will bounce back. But what's crazy though is that the calathea that my ex bought me, as soon as we like officially separated, it died. And so I'm convinced that calatheas are very emotional plants.
Yes.
Like in real life, they are emotional plants. So
yeah, I don't have any at the moment because I'd be hurting feelings over here. So
right. Oh, and so our last live we talked about rehabilitation, rehabbing, and so I just wanted to kind of follow up with some things that I shared with you guys that I was rehabbing. And so I have, and still in my greenhouse bag, is my elephant ear that I am still rehabbing. It's actually not rehabbed currently. I'm just technically growing it in here because she is together. She can go into soil. She's ready for the world, actually. I'm just being a protective mom and keeping her here because look at this.
Oh yeah, that
I
looks
don't
good.
want, the world doesn't deserve this. The world don't deserve her. She's beautiful. Like, look at that. Just healthy green. It's just very satisfying to see the healthy green sprouts and the white and green roots. Like, those colors just resonate with health and strength within a plant that's growing. Ooh, and see, like, look at her. She is going off. Like, okay, all right, girl. Like, you're going off. And so, again, guys, make yourself a greenhouse. You need one of your plants is on the way out. Listen, it's okay. We got you. You gonna take care of her. Put her in a Ziploc. Put some moss in there. Spritz her up.
I wish,
Put
you
some
know,
holes
that's
in this
one of the
hole.
things about this. I would love to put this one in a Ziploc bag, but I can't.
Why don't you just get? So I was watching some rehab techniques for people who have like a lot of plants in their house. So what you should do is just like basically take some plastic wrap and then just cover it all the way up with plastic wrap and then just kind of poke some holes in it and then that'll be like a Ziploc bag. But then you just, tie it at the top. But kind
That's
of
a
like,
good idea, actually.
like, yeah, it's like wrapping it like a gift, essentially. Like you're just putting a stick in it so that it stays open. But yeah, because they don't have any Ziploc bags bigger than a gallon, right?
No.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Oh,
I could use an oven bag.
see, there you go. Look at you. See, resourceful.
They
That's
don't
what
call
I'm
me
talking
the hood MacGyver for nothing.
about. Wait, I got a begonia. She's so cute. Okay, y'all. T gonna talk to y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna go run and go get this girl.
She got a begonia, and it's really pretty. So, of course, she has to go get it to show it. While she's showing it, look at this Mandula pothos that just lives on the table in my living room. Ain't she pretty? Look at those leaves. Okay, filler plant over. She's back.
Right. Okay. So I have actually been really lusting over begonias, and a begonia maculata is currently on my list. No, it's not like super rare or anything like that, but it's just stayed on my mind. And so I'm waiting to get a piece of it because I need to feel that little itch, that plant itch. So I went to the big box store the other day, Lowe's, and I picked up this. It was in the rare section, but this is a
They have
begonia.
a rare section? That's news to me.
Well, no, like the little teeny tiny plants. They say rare. You know what I mean? So like, hold on. I don't want all that. Hold on.
That's a cute little planter it's in.
Thank you. My mom had it. So you know that the tropical rare plant, like that they have them, and they're maybe like sometimes they're between like $3 and $7, depending on what kind of plant it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so this came from that section, and so it was $3.98, and I think I picked the best one that was available.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it was. And then like the leaves just feel buttery and just soft and supple. Like, I just want to snuggle them. And I would like to tell you guys, treat your plants for pests when you bring them home. Don't wait. Oh, was that something just flew? You bring them home from the big box stores and the nursery.
Spray
do
them.
not immediately integrate them into your general population of plants. No, no, no. Treat, whether it be with miticide or what is it? What else? What's the other one that you use, T?
Neem?
The neem,
Neem oil?
or you make a little ghetto gumbo
Or
pesticide
some
like
alcohol, insecticidal soap. There's so many
yes,
things.
yes, an insecticidal soap, and I just called it a ghetto gumbo. Oh my goodness, I'm so crazy. But treat your plants. Like before I like let this come all the way into the house, I sprayed it down and then I wiped the leaves off because sometimes there's eggs or you don't know, like people is ratchet and dirty, and at the big box stores they don't necessarily take care of the plants the way that they should really take care of them. So you got to be careful.
Well, honestly, it doesn't matter where you get it from. It could be from
Oh,
anywhere, from the
absolutely.
mail, from the local nursery. You want to treat it because I've
Yeah, no, treat
um,
everything. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, even like, even the plants that we will place into a client's home, they will be treated before they get to their house. Always. Because introducing pests into your house can be a nightmare. And, we want to avoid that by any means necessary. Like,
absolutely,
any means necessary.
absolutely.
So, girl, do you have anybody on your shopping list this week? Are we waiting to get anybody in the mail? Like, what is the tea with the shopping list? Because Miss T Nasty over here is the one who has the covet list, okay? And she is aggressive about it.
I've been ordering a lot. That oh yeah, a lot of or buying string of hearts at every opportunity. I bought some on Facebook. I've bought them in the mail, but I can only find 2 inches in the mail. I keep killing them, man. Why won't they live for me? uh, I just got some in the mail the other day, and they look good, man. It's probably because I haven't touched them yet. I literally have not touched them. They just out the box outside. But the other ones that I've got, I don't understand why they look the way they look. You know that you could do like the taco test with some type of succulent type plants where if you squeeze the leaf and it can make it into a taco shape and it needs water, I will do that and give it water and then it still is taco-y. Um, but that's a rant for another live. Actually, one thing that I want is some pots. I need pots. I need some terracotta pots, which have been very hard to find because
Because
everybody
y'all
is
non-fancy
planting.
asses is
Yeah,
buying all the terracotta pots.
everybody
So
wants to
what you
plant during the quarantine, and it looks like hi Theo, and it looks like y'all bought all the pots.
right? Can you leave some pots for your girls? Okay.
So
Gosh,
that's what I
I
would
need
like some
pots
terracotta pots.
too.
And I would like, since we're getting our greenhouse, some clear pots, but I think that literally like just some clear solo cups
So
would be
what we
fine.
can, yeah, I was gonna say we could do clear containers, and then we could just drill holes and everything. Like, and they have sets of containers at IKEA for like $5, and you get hella pieces of them.
Yeah, so that's actually what's on my list, and actually some fertilizer. I think I want to try some liquid dirt, once and for all, because I just hear great things about liquid dirt, and then just other type of equipment. I just got in the mail today a fan for our greenhouse, so
All right, all
that's on
right.
the
So we could
shopping
be up
list.
in there like Beyonce. Crazy right now. It's crazy. Ho, ho,
In
ho,
the greenhouse, like,
ho, 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 ho. Okay, you guys gotta forgive me. I'm going to break out into song and dance literally at any point in time. Okay, so back to the regularly scheduled program.
yeah, that's what's on my list. Not
And the
planting
greenhouse.
things so much, but planting equipment. So,
Yeah.
what
So
you got going on coming? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Um, I am just always on the hunt for nice white pots. Like, like that's my little aesthetic thing. Are white pots. white or blush pink pots. And I need to go to IKEA actually. They have like that medium sized white pot that I feel like just kind of hits the right notes for me in place of the regular terracotta I see.
Why didn't I get up and close the door?
Right, you just like the light. So I definitely need some pots. Like I told you that the begonia maculata is on my current like list, and like I want one. And also like I need to replace my philodendron.
I got nothing, girl. I can't even help you with that one because
it's like
my syllabus gonna be over here all messed up too.
Right. It's the squammy. Is it the squabby? Squammy?
Squaff is some squaff.
It's squaffern.
That one.
Squaffern something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Philodendron. That is really on my list, and so I am manifesting her. I am manifesting her into my life because this is what I do. I manifest, set the vibration, set the tone, and the plant will come. All right, here I am though, but I'll probably have to fight some plant hoe over it somewhere in these Austin streets over what I'm looking for. I will fight a bitch over a philodendron. I'm gonna just say it. She can get these hands.
Plant wars. Plant wars.
Plant wars.
Remember the video game, Drug Wars? We need to make like a Plant Wars.
No. When I was a child, my mom really didn't allow me to play video games.
Well, it was not like.
No, it wasn't.
It's a computer game. It's everyone.
Like,
we used to play it in college.
She just was like, no video games because it's not ladylike.
Really?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I got a Nintendo when I was 6.
Uh-huh.
I got my first Nintendo when I was 6.
I had a Game Boy, but I was only allowed to play Tetris.
Wow. Interesting. Tetris is still bomb though.
Well, Tetris is great for your brain, and so I think that Tetris aided in my OCD. Organizing the shit out of shit.
You gotta, and then you sitting there for like ever waiting for that straight block.
And you like, and then it's like, dude. And it's like, you start flipping it, and it's going down. You're like,
and then you hit it by accident at the last minute, and then it messes up your whole block, and you don't even get your row clear.
80s baby, our 80s baby struggle. Oh my goodness. So I think that pretty much concludes everything that we have to share. Like, I mean, you guys are caught up on what's happening with my calatheas and my elephant ear. T shared her new girl and the struggles that we've had with her. That root system just kind of took me though. Like I understand she's strong, but the way that my anxiety and emotions is set up, I think I would have cried.
Yeah, it'll be okay. That's just all I have to say. It'll be okay.
Okay. All right. So guys, as always, thank you so much for coming and spending some time with us and shining some light on our green space.
Yes, thank you so much.
Next time. Bonsai
Cheers.
Bitches. And we will see you again.
Peace out.
Peace out.